What's up, YouTube? My name is Angie. How are you? Welcome to your weekend reading. This is for January 16th, January 17th, 2021. Oh my gosh, I got a card flying out already. We're just going to put this to the side for a minute because you never know what may happen with that. So let's pull some cards. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know. For those of you that are watching this or will be watching this later, what is it that we need to know for January 16th? Okay, of course, I dropped one on the floor. That always freaking happens. And January 17th, 2021. So we'll get that card in a minute. What is the other information that YouTube needs to hear? Okay, I will be right back. I love it when this happens. Of course, I decide to sit. Ooh, we got that one and we got one over there. And of course, I decide to sit at my table that I pour painted that is very high. And, when I'm at my desk, of course, it's a lot easier to get them when they hit the floor. But, not so much here. These chairs are high. Okay, so enough about that. So, what do we got here? Weekends. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. And we have Judgment, and this was also in reverse. Okay, so what I want to say about these cards. First things, Queen of Wands was the one that flew out almost into my top here. Okay, so I'm feeling as if the main energy, since that was the first card to pop out, okay, the Queen of Wands, she's all about inspiration, action, creative. She knows what she wants. It's almost like I feel as if she normally is the person that is very social. Okay, so this could be a very, huge social event this weekend. This could also be getting creative ideas, spiritual downloads. She's like, I want to say she's kind of like the chameleon in a sense. I associate that currently with this card, okay? She's, it's, Wands are also a fire sign. So I would like to say if you are a fire sign, don't ask me. I'm not good with that just yet currently, but I will be soon. So fire signs, okay? Fire sign, but it's all about like movement, creative flow, okay? So she is now, I know that the queen is a she, okay, here, but this doesn't necessarily mean that it's just feminine energy. This could also be masculine energy, okay? We can't intertwine or mix and match, replace this with male energy, okay? So we have the Queen of Wands here. And so this is almost like, I almost feel like maybe there's a possibility that this is you watching this, okay? That it's, you're sitting, you're getting these ideas, you're very connected to nature, you're very fiery, maybe there's some passion, some, you're really, wanting to make a difference in your life. You're wanting to really sort of have movement happen, okay? So that is what I would like to say about that. The Four of Wands in reverse here. Now, it's okay. Four of Wands upright is usually a celebration. It's the stability. It is the first sort of celebration or something that you could celebrate, something that you can, it's kind of like a small milestone, a mile marker. Okay, so it's kind of like all right, I made the first steps, With this being in reverse, there's a possibility here that, if there's resistance or you thought that there was going to be a celebration and, maybe things aren't turning out that way. Okay. Maybe there's a little bit of disappointment here. Maybe there's a possibility of, things are delayed. Okay. So you've been wanting to have there's this date that, that is, you have it marked on the calendar and you're like, yeah, okay, you're getting to this date. Well, it keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. It's interesting that I'm saying that because I'm correlating that to my life right now, but that's okay. This isn't about me. It's about you guys. Okay. So, but this is an example of this. Okay. Usually this is like a celebration, a milestone, a mile marker, and it's very new in the beginning of the journey because this is a 4. Okay, so this is like, having, the four legs of the table, the four legs of the chair. It's stability. It's a completion of some sorts, although there's still more to the journey that needs to be accomplished. Okay, now wands, like I said, are still about fire. It's about passion, spirituality. It's almost kind of like knowledge and knowing and moving things forward is kind of how I see it. Because with, when you have fire, what is fire? It's masculine energy, it's movement, it's passion, it's very expressive. Maybe it's us almost feeling, maybe we're feeling kind of really, maybe some negative emotions when we should be celebrating. We're not celebrating. We're kind of a little upset possibly. Okay, so there's possibility for that. That it didn't go the way that we thought it was going to. It should have went great. Maybe we didn't get the job that we, applied for. So maybe we got some bad news. Okay, but that's okay, because if this is something to do with the job, that wasn't the job for you. Okay, so everything happens for a reason. So we need to keep that in mind. Everything happens for a reason. So just know this isn't really a celebration. It should be a celebration, possibly, okay? But there's something that, maybe we're having to really look within, and the word mourning keeps coming to my mind, okay? For a very particular reason that I'm not going to discuss, but it's like, what? It's okay. Whatever this is for you personally, it's going to be okay. Okay. Now we have the Judgment card. Now with this Judgment card, this is usually about, it's like God judging us. It's the call. It's remorse. It's the call to action. It's such a very, like, this artwork is just interesting to me, because you have these coffins that are literally floating, and you have this angel. It's like the card of karma, and so it's literally saying, okay, maybe we need to forgive ourselves. We have to repent, When I'm seeing this and the way that I'm feeling, yes, I can associate this with everything going on in the world, which that's a conversation for a whole nother day. Now this is in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this is internal judgment. Okay, this is outward judgment. Maybe people are judging us. Maybe the karma is coming back around to bite us in the ass. It's we're reaping what we've sown, so to speak. Okay, but I feel with this card like this, I feel like this is internal judgment. This is us judging ourselves. This is us possibly, really kind of sitting with some stuff, beating ourselves up, possibly more than we should, or we're taking on other stuff that we shouldn't. And so I'm going to pull another card, because I really feel as if that there's sort of, I don't want to say a pattern happening here, but I would like to say that, really we have the Queen of Wands ultimately here. She's the main energy. Okay. This Queen of Wands is the main energy. She is upright. She's saying, listen, you're in charge. You have a choice. Okay. You always have a choice. Okay. She is like the queen of fire. She understands passion and inspiration and spirit. And she understands that she can take, inspiration and passion and use it to her benefit, but she understands that you could also take those things and use it for destruction. Okay. It's like she's aware and she knows and she honors herself and her path. Okay. And this is saying, like, let's not add fuel to the fire of, maybe these things internal that are happening, because we have both of these, in reverse. Okay. So there's a loss here. It's not a celebration. There's a loss. And I feel like we're beating ourselves up about it, and so we really need to focus on being the Queen of Wands upright. I'm going to pull a confirmation card. Let's see what we need to focus on with this situation, whatever this means specifically for you in your life, okay? So what do we need to focus on this weekend, the 16th and 17th? What do we need to focus on? Okay, what do we have here? Thank you. Oh, boy. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So upright, this is the charity card. Essentially, this is about the giving and receiving. Six is about harmony. Okay. It's about things being in balance and you balancing your life. Okay. So if you have an abundance of things and you have the room that you don't need these things, then this card asks you to help your neighbors, help your family, help your friends, help strangers out, help out the homeless. Okay. So this is saying, you know what? Maybe we don't have extra. Maybe we're not really able financially to help other people. Maybe we're not, because that's what pentacles are. Pentacles is physical material. Okay. Material, tangible, I can feel this. Okay. Tangible things. Okay. So this is internal. I'm feeling like, because this is another reverse card. We have 3 reverse cards here. Okay. So this is us feeling internally, this is a mindset, okay, that maybe we're unable to help financially, or maybe we're unable to help because we have some sort of attachment to financial means, or, it's like, I don't have extra, okay? I don't have extra. I need to take care of myself. I need to take care of my family. I need to take care of my friends. I need to take care of who and what is important to me, but I don't really have any extra right now. Maybe you don't have any extra mental capacity, and this is Pentacles. So Pentacles is material, physical. I associate it with like safety, home, internal, okay? Internal because it's in reverse here, okay? So we need internal balance. We don't have extra to give, okay? And you know what? That's okay. Sometimes we don't have extra to give, and that's not our fault. We give when we can, and that's beautiful and that's great. And there's, a purpose for that, but this is saying right now, we need to take care of ourselves on the inside, and we need to take care of our own world. Okay. And so there's a possibility here that we're really thinking about what it is that we need to do in order to be able to turn this into a celebration. Okay. Our lives into a celebration, in order to stop judging ourselves. Okay. So this is like karma. Okay. Let go of that shit on the inside that you're hanging on to, that you're beating yourself up about. Okay. Or some sort of situation, relationship, something you got yourself in that is really sort of, I don't want to see this as a loss here, as a loss. I see this as, maybe just not having enough. Maybe you're thinking that you don't have enough. Or, maybe you're reining in that vibration of lack and there's something out of balance here. So maybe money is out of balance. You don't know how you're going to afford something. You should be celebrating, but now it's like, now I'm beating myself up. Well, I did that. I spent that. I thought this was a really good idea, or it's supposed to be coming, but it's not. And, I should be celebrating, but there's things that just keep getting pushed, So there's a little bit of a delay here, There's a delay in the celebration. We're not celebrating outwardly, It's almost like there's an inside. We're trying to get ourselves stable on the inside, okay? And we need to get our thoughts and our feelings about ourselves on the inside right We need to do this internal work and this internal balance on all different levels, okay? Physical, mental, spiritual, emotional. Maybe this is a money balance. Maybe I'm spending too much. Maybe I'm not spending enough. Maybe I'm hanging on to my money. Maybe I'm thinking about the what if, well, I can't do this because my bank account says that, and I don't know when I'm going to get paid next. And I need to do something or be there for someone or, spend money in order to be able to help, but I don't know if I can do that because it's going to put me at a loss here. We're focusing on like the loss or the delay versus the positives. Okay. So I'm going to pull, we're going to use the angel cards because I really feel that we need just another type of message here that I feel like the oracle cards can give us. Oh, okay. There's one that is flipping out here. Okay. So this is the message, my beautiful people. Crystal clear intentions, Archangel Michael. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Okay. It always comes down to faith. Okay, so let's get out of this like lack mindset. Let's get out of us judging ourselves and let's get out of this unbalance, because we all want to be abundant. We all want to help people, I just feel like this weekend, there's just a possibility that, there's some personal things going on, in our lives. I have personal things going on in my lives, my life too. I'm human just as you are. And so this is really saying, let's set some intentions. Let's get crystal clear of what we want to see and how we want to feel versus maybe how we are feeling and the perception of how we think things are in our lives right now. Because I have a feeling and a sense that they're sort of, we might be kind of floating in possibly in kind of like a negative vibration right now. Okay. And this is saying, this internal stuff, we need to go inward. We are going inward, but we need to change this inward talk into positive talk instead of negative talk. Okay. And, also I would like to say that there's a possibility here also. I know that the Queen of Wands popped out as the first card. So I do sort of see that as the main energy, but there's also a possibility here that maybe this is the person you need to reach out to. Maybe there's someone with bigger inspiration that could see things differently, that could actually help you in some way, shape, or form get through this stuff and get into balance and to find the pearl out of the story or through the story and to help you through these things. Okay? There's always someone you can reach out to. All right, beautiful people, have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. As always, thank you for your likes, shares, comments, all that good stuff. If you're interested in any painting prints or the celebration deck that will be out soon, you can check out my website, www.livingbyspirit.com. Otherwise, I will see you on the next video. Much love and light always. Namaste. Bye for now.